There's an interesting set of shapes and patterns that emerge when an object is dragged through a body of water or when water flows past a stationary object. And since every boat has a wake, there's an interesting geometry to the way that the fluid moves behind it and under it and alongside of it. And I wanted to dig into that in some way.
Flow Separation is an exhibition by the artist Tauba Auerbach, commissioned by Public Art Fund and 1418 Now. Flow Separation is a contemporary take on Dazzle Camouflage applied to the J Harvey Fireboat. Throughout the summer months, we're taking it to different piers in the city. It'll be offering free rides to the public on the weekends. Tauba Auerbach is a visual artist who works in a variety of mediums, from sculpture to printed matter, but is really predominantly known for her painting practice. She's very process-driven. Her works often challenge our perception of the materials that she's working with. Some of the ideas inherent within Dazzle itself are very much present within her practice.
Dazzle Camouflage was first used in World War I. It was pioneered by a man named Norman Wilkinson and was tailored to the optical instruments on German submarines at the time. So it was designed to confuse the people using those instruments more than it was to hide from those people. I really like these instances where ingenuity is applied against brute strength. The J Harvey is a fireboat from the 30s. It was retired in the 90s, and the boat also unexpectedly became kind of a hero of 9/11 because they offered to help evacuate people from Lower Manhattan and managed to pump water for 80 hours. I like this boat specifically because it is a benevolent machine. And that was another reason I really wanted to do this project, is that this vessel gets preserved and taken care of and will be repainted again after the Dazzle project is finished in about a year.
The process was huge. This is the first time Public Art Fund has worked with a boat. This is also Tauba's first major public work. She created this very complex design through the meticulous process of marbling.
Essentially, one floats inks on this fluid bath and then moves that fluid around either with a comb or with air, and then you print the marble. So what you end up with is a record of the fluid's behavior. We took the boat to Cadell's shipyard in Staten Island and took it out of the water. And then over the course of 21 days, a team of scenic painters from Infinite Scenic and I, a group of 11 to 18 of us, mostly women, taped, rollered, stenciled, and hand-brushed this design onto every surface of the fireboat. Working on this scaffolding in the sun, in respirators, in hard hats, I was really impressed by and touched, honestly, by how committed this team was. I like that this piece of artwork is just going to be floating on the water and will be available to people in a variety of ways. And you don't have to pay. You can just accidentally see it and decide to get on board. I hope that this is an enjoyable experience for people, families. I hope it's surprising and prompts people to ask what and why. And the answers to those questions lead straight to the history of World War I. Often commemorative activities are celebratory activities, but I think we should remember, not just celebrate what this war meant for people for the last 100 years.